Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Denyra Adella. You can call me Diva, if you will. But today we will be doing a silly little book review for Introduction to Literature class. This is the book that I'll be reviewing. It is Heaven by Mieko Kawakami, and it is a contemporary book and also Japanese literature book. So I've read the whole of this. I finished it last night, and I would give this book a solid 7 out of 10, just because it's my first contemporary book that I've ever read. So I don't have anything to compare this to, but it is pretty heavy. I should say that it's pretty heavy. So this story, okay, actually when I first bought this, I didn't know it was going to be in first person. I thought it was going to be like a normal third person thing, but I usually am not a fan of like first person POV. But I mean, I got used to it because somehow I finished it. Basically, what this book is about like a boy. I never knew what the boy's name is, and they never, like, the characters never really called his name. So it is about a boy that's been bullied since like elementary school, I think, and then one day, it was in middle school. I think this is in middle school. But one day in middle school, some girl sent him a letter to him and asked him if they could like meet up or something. And he was hesitant at first because, you know, being bullied makes you like kind of aware of everything. In the letter, he was invited to this park. It's called a whale park because it has like a slide thing that has like a mouth of a whale. But anyways, it's called a whale park, and he was invited to that park. The only reason why he came to that park, despite being like hesitant about it, is because he was also afraid of the bullies and stuff. So he came, but it was very unexpected. But he saw a girl which he knew, I think, but never talked to in his class. Her name is Kojima. Kojima is a girl who's been also bullied by their classmates as well. So like, I think it was because of like the shared experience, like getting bullied and stuff. So she thinks it's like a good thing to, bond over. So she sent him the letter out of nowhere and expect him to befriend her, and he actually accepted it. So yeah, so from that, they only sent each other's letters, like only letters back to back to back to back. And then to the point where they kind of trauma bond. Their friendship is their friendship is just full of trauma. I feel like they bonded, they connected because of that trauma, and that never really works out. Which, spoiler alert, it didn't work out. Because the boy, which is us, by the way, the boy has a lazy eye, which he thought is the reason why he's getting bullied, but no, it is not. It's just like the bullies are just freaking bored in their lives. Basically, he has a lazy eye, and near the end, he found out that he could get a surgery, get his lazy eyes fixed. But when he told Kojima, which is the girl, when he told Kojima about it, she was like, "You're getting rid the only thing that made us connected." And he was like, "No, we could stay connected forever, even with my fixed eyes." And she's like kind of ignorant about it, and she's like doesn't want to get his eyes fixed because like she thinks it's like the only thing that made them bond and made them like connected. So she's like kind of pissed about that, and then they weren't talking for like days, I think. The boy tried to send her letters and stuff, but it didn't work. But one day she just replied out of nowhere asking him to go to the well park again, and then he ran out the door. He wasn't expecting this, but he sees Kojima, the girl, and like his bullies, and then also her bullies. So they were all there. There were like a few people. There were like so many people. They got bullied in the park, and they ended up after that they kind of just like grow out of each other because they don't know what to say to each other anymore, and it's just very hard. This is like the ending of that scene, of the well park scene. This is literally what it reads. I never had another friend like her. She was the only one. So she just kind of grew out of their friendship. He ended up getting the surgery as well, so there's no way in hell that she could take him in like a friend anymore, which is kind of sad because we should probably read the book. But there's this one scene where they go to like a museum and stuff, and it was actually pretty endearing, like the whole scene it is. And it's just kind of sad how they turned out, because they bond is trauma and terror, and that's just kind of sad, and nobody should ever feel that way. But with that being said, my favorite quote in this book is, it's not really a quote, but it's like my favorite line. My favorite line of the whole book is this, which I highlighted. It said, he said, "I hadn't lived long enough to talk that way about the past," which I think is very condescending. Is that the right word? I don't even know. So many people in this world just like mostly older people, they tend to underestimate the young generations, which is kind of screwed up, but it is what it is. So I think that's enough for our little chit chat rambling about this book, and I'll probably read more of Mieko Kawakami's works soon, hopefully, and try her other works. But thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.